One passport in the world unlocks 195 countries without a single visa application. Another unlocks fewer than 30. Same planet, same paperwork, wildly different lives. That gap tells you something. Every country on Earth is average at most things, but a handful are undisputed world champions at one specific thing. Let me walk you through 8 of them. Start with Singapore. Its passport is the most powerful on the planet. A city-state smaller than New York City negotiated more visa-free access than any superpower. Here's the detail people miss. That power isn't wealth, it's trust. Singapore signs reciprocal agreements aggressively and almost never has citizens overstay abroad. France is the most visited country on Earth, pulling in roughly 100 million tourists a year. That's more visitors than it has citizens. And it's not just the Eiffel Tower. France borders 6 countries, so millions of Europeans drive through it on the way somewhere else and get counted. Russia is the largest country in the world by land area. It spans 11 time zones. When it's breakfast time in Kaliningrad on the Baltic, people in Kamchatka are already going to bed. One country, 2 different days. Canada wins the longest coastline, and the number is genuinely absurd, over 200,000 kilometers. That's enough shoreline to wrap around the equator 5 times. Why so much? Canada's Arctic is a shattered maze of thousands of islands, and every island edge counts. India is now the most populous country on Earth, having passed China in 2023. But the more interesting stat is age. India's median age is around 28. China's is closer to 40. India isn't just bigger, it's decades younger. Iceland has been ranked the most peaceful country in the world for over 15 consecutive years. It has no standing army. Its police force generally doesn't carry firearms on patrol. A nation of under 400,000 people quietly prove that safety doesn't require force. Monaco holds the highest life expectancy on Earth, averaging around 85 years. But read the fine print. Monaco has almost no working-class population and the residency requirements filter for wealth. You're not measuring a healthy country, you're measuring a wealthy neighborhood. Finland has been named the happiest country in the world 8 years running. And Finns themselves find this hilarious. Their word for it isn't joy, it's closer to contentment. The secret isn't sunshine, it's that people genuinely trust institutions and each other. Here's my angle on all of this. Look at what actually drives these records. Russia, Canada, and India won theirs through geography and history, things nobody chose. Singapore, Iceland, and Finland built theirs through policy, over decades, on purpose. And here's the extra detail almost nobody mentions. 3 of the 4 countries built on deliberate policy, Singapore, Iceland, and Finland, are tiny. Under 6 million people each. Small nations can rewrite their own rules in a single generation. Big ones take a century to turn. Which means the rankings you see today aren't permanent. Passport power shifts every year. Happiness scores move. Population crowns change hands. In 2023, one changed after 70 years. So the real question isn't which country is number 1 at something. It's which country is deliberately working to become number 1 at something that actually matters to the people living there. So what about your country? Drop it in the comments with the one record it genuinely deserves to hold, whether that's the best food, the friendliest people, or the worst traffic on Earth. I read every one. And if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe, because next week we are looking at the countries quietly climbing these rankings fastest.